That's so Skino. You remember when?
Yeah, of course I know Skino. I'm saying what happened with Hov.
When Beanie Siegel was on trial for the attempt murder, I believe. They called Hov as a character witness, and then basically they was like, yeah, he could go home today, but you got to be responsible for his whereabouts and whatnot as he's on trial and whatnot.
Hold on. Who has to be responsible for whose whereabouts?
Hov got to be
Hov
responsible for Beans.
Had to be responsible for Beans' whereabouts.
This is Oskino telling the story.
Yeah.
Jay-Z said no. And
As he- I mean,
But
yeah.
Beans has told the story.
As he should.
You're right. And Oskino's story is like, so why you come to court then? He wasn't going to help him out. What's the point of you coming to court?
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
You know what I mean? Because my man is not, he can come home today if you just say yes to this. At the end of the day, if he do something, you're not going to jail behind it.
Could someone else have taken that responsibility? Why it had to be Hov though?
Because he was signed to
He had the most to
label.
lose.
You're not going to jail, but there's other responsibilities.
Yeah, there's a reason that-
Right, there's mad shit you have to do. Right.
There's a reason that he has the most to lose, and there's a reason they're selecting him as the one to lose it. Nah, I don't sign that either. I ain't mad at that.
And now Beans is dancing on Broad Street.
Nah. No, I'm not making a joke about that at all. It's an unfortunate situation, but think about it. There's an attempt murder here.
Yeah.
Somebody got to go sit for this.
After I've been telling you for years, please stop.
If I told you to sit down and you want to sit your ass down before the attempt, I might be the next attempt, nigga. You still got static out here, my nigga. You ain't even finished the first one.
That's a fact.
Nah, you got more attempts to make, my nigga. I'm cool. I'm not signing that neither. I ain't
the
mad at
thing
that.
is,
But why is that a
after-
thing?
After
Why is that a thing? Are people saying that he should have done that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Hov basically said,
It's not
That
true.
was cat.
it's a lie. That is not what happened.
Either way,
Yeah,
if
that's
I
what
have to sign for a grown man's whereabouts, which I can't do, right? I'm not in a situation where I can babysit you 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
I can't.
How much?
And I have to trust you to be able to sit on your own and not be making these judgment calls that end you in a situation. This is possible, my nigga. Can't
So
do that.
that brings us right back to the accountability
whatever.
conversation. Dog, as a grown man, you're so focused on this nigga not taking responsibility for you. Nigga, if you took responsibility for you, you wouldn't be in court.
Well, I mean, in fairness, it wasn't Beans saying this. It was Beans' man's like, yo, that was
No, but
foul.
Beans did tell the story.
He did, and he said he understood why. In hindsight, he said, I understand why.
Now at
I was
now
right.
at, now at the even
grown-up.
age or the equal
60,
age
73.
the equal age to what Hov was probably at the time.
Yeah.
You can see his mind state at that
100%.
time. To
What was
hear
it the
that,
same age as us?
I have no clue what their ages are. What I'm saying is, business wise, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure Beans wasn't as mature as he is now.
It's a fact.
Correct? So in court, if you're still having open cases for attempt murders,
Yeah.
right? Now you're in a space where you're not.
Yes, I'm not doing
You
shit.
can see,
Yeah.
right? My mindset wasn't set up to be able to do this. My brother, right, was in a situation where he could almost come home a little earlier.
Yeah.
He's 22 years old. No, he was, hell no, nigga's mad older than me. But I'm saying he was 20. He was 22 at this time, and he went to parole, and they was about to set this nigga free with a body. It's the wrong time. I don't think he would have been the man who he is now.
Yeah.
Of course, I wanted him home.
Yeah.
We all wanted him to come home. He'll openly admit to you he wasn't ready. He'll openly admit to you at
Yeah.
22 years old, I'm a kingpin in here.
Yeah.
Right? That's how he felt with a body, and niggas know what it is too. Niggas know I did what I did over there, right? And he was not ready to come home.
Yeah.
And he went to parole, and they hit him, and then hit him again, and then you know what I'm saying? Parole board kept saying nah. And he said all those times I got a little better as a human.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how he felt, right? He was doing less work, doing more work on himself and less work on his reputation.
Yeah. Makes
And
sense.
trying to be ready to be home
Makes sense.
for
Yo.
his kids and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
Like
go
real
back.
talk.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy, but it's not comedy at all.
Nah,
But
it's
real talk, though,
valid.
in real life, you have to go through shit like this to experience it.
Yeah.
No one wants a day in there, especially for their fucking family or themselves or their
true.
friends.
It's true.
I think I don't want that
'Cause
nigga
you
to be in
doing
there.
time, the
But
family
I
doing
know
time
that
with
he was niggas. I know this
Yeah.
nigga was a monster beforehand.
Yeah.
Now as a grown man with muscles and shit,
Yeah.
pause, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't good for the streets.
Yeah.
Cause any violation would end in
Violence. For
funeral
sure.
procession,
100%.
right? That's a fact.
100%.
That's how his mind was.
Yeah.
So I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? And of course, that wasn't a happy time for us.
Yeah.
Nigga, now I have to go. And now my other brother got to go. And
Yeah.
now we all have, nigga, we all ended up having to sit there for some duration of period of time.
Yeah.
And you led the charge, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my
word,
brother.
that's just how it went, man. Like,
Fact.
it's crazy to be in a room full of niggas that never ever had to go. And that's dope. That's so ill to be able to say.
Yeah.
But it's like, my kid asked me that. Which
6
one?
hours.
Which one of my uncles ain't never been there?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, son. It's crazy. I can't even answer that honestly. I don't want you to know that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying about us. But real talk, though, I can see why Beans would say that or be mad at the time, right? But you're not taking accountability. And if you did, that was an ill way to put that.
Yeah.
You take a responsibility for you.
It's a fact.
We don't have to.
It's a fact.
And we're grown.
Reg,
Yeah.
And we're grown.
if you take responsibility for yourself, you don't have to.
Dog, it's like when you listen to
dope.
interviews of niggas and shit like that, to some degree, like when there's stake shit, there's nothing you can do about it. When you watch behind the music, it's mad horrible stories. I hope we don't ever end up there. But
It's gonna be you if we do it. You're gonna
Nah.
be the one that's focused on all.
Darnell be like, I don't know what these niggas talking about with mad diamonds and shit like that. I don't know what these niggas are talking about. Everybody got the money. But when you're in a situation where everybody has touched a certain level of success and it's like, well, did someone screw you out of your contract? No. Did somebody do something somehow nefarious? Nah, but it's like niggas didn't tell me what they was doing, but the information was readily available. Everybody had access to the same shit. Everybody was getting paid. Like when 50 was telling the story about the sneakers. Everybody makes choices. At some point, you have to take some type of personal account in terms of why you're not where you wish you were.
Yeah.
And no other person respond. I can't go home to my kids and be like, yeah, we not in today because Darnell said you couldn't. Dog, that's crazy.
Why are you using me?
My nigga, I'm just saying.
If anybody's saying you can't eat today, it would be you.
Yeah, this is a terrible cause. Don't be proud.
Yo, you should
Tire cards warned you. You ain't want to listen.
Don't be proud.
They warned you.
Yeah.
My
Word.
ops is not your ops.
But you can't go home to your kids, you can't go home to your shorty and place the responsibility on another man, because then, dog, like you give all your power away. You can't be, when good shit happens, it's all you. When bad shit happens, it's somebody else. Nah, if it's bad shit and it's because of some other nigga, that's the same nigga that's feeding your family. Shorty should go talk to him and thank him and shit.
Remember,
I'm just saying.
when she said maybe I should just let son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Thanks for watching. For more content, please check out these videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And all of the good stuff is actually on our Patreon. Go subscribe.